Okay, mga tugang kalakot kayo mga text messages. Isa po digdi. Milaur High School Bats 91, igwadaan in reunion sa May 2. Diyan sa Pasakaw Beach Resort. Okay. Tinapay sila itong mga members kan. Bats 91 kan Milaur High School. Sa pa po, gusto man ipaisi sa mga members kan Estrella family na si Will Estrella kan Milaor Camaranesor binawian ng buhay ang lubong sa Sabado. Pero padagos kita mga tugang, ang hapot po digdi na ping-text ako sa bago. Aside from e-library, ano pang ibang innovations na i-introducer mo sa UNC ining mga maarabot na taon?
Okay, let me, yung sports program kaya magayon nun no? Kasi it will start from preschool all the way to college. And this is a program accredited by the Philippine Sports Commission and Philippine Olympic Committee. So it will really benefit our students. Kasi like from preschool to grade 5, they will be taught how to run, how to move, to maximize yung physical abilities nila. Then from the 5th grade up, specialized na in sports. No? So if you go to our campus now, you will see that we have now the football field there, we will have a volleyball field there. In other words, the ball ground is going to be active with sport.
Yeah.
You know? And then at the same time, we're also going to revive the theater, yung performing arts. Okay, so nabigyan na wala na yan eh. So we want to revive that.
Kanto bistado ang UNC Choral Cluster.
Yan. We will revive the performing arts.
About sports, bistado ka po as tennis player and golfer. Ano po ang futuro kang golf sa kan tennis dito sa Naga? As lalo sa UNC.
Well, we now have a golf course. No? Aram naman indo yan. Every major city in the world has a golf course. Itong mga convention baga, ang inot na hapot kayan mga organizer, igwa ba ning golf course? Kung mayo, out ka na tulos. So we are very happy that we have a golf course now in Haciendas Dinaga, near the wave pool, so that we can start attracting national conventions in Naga. At the same time, we can use this to develop local talents. When my father was around, we had so many national champions. Si Rafon, Austero Brothers, my brother, puros national champion yan. And we should be able to revive that. I think we need to help from the private sector, and from the Philippine Sports Commission. We should be able to tap some new talents from around this place.
How about lawn tennis? How about basketball? Dati ang UNC sikat sa basketball. And how about ining bagong kawat na football? New craze in Philippine
Unfortunately, one of the sports na the Philippine Sports Commission is shying away from is basketball. Kasi talaga, that's a big man sport. Although we have a sport program, but still, international-wise, I don't think we have a future there. In soccer, we do. As a matter of fact, that's one of the sports that, we are going to get coaches from the Philippine Sports Commission to teach our coaches so that they can teach our young kids.
Ang UNC po, nagproduce rin kadakon ng mga politiko, kadakon ng mga professionals, abogado, doktor, nurses, accountants, at the same time, nagigiron din ako, lalo na kan imbitaran doon na maging dean, kan liberal arts. Ito pong, di po itong bistadong parasoral sa enterong kinaba na Bicolano man si Dean Benvenido N. Santos, anama ni Mayes Anonas. Bistado po na bako lang na aktibo sa sports, kundi pati nga naman sa itong mga pag-abot itong mga aktivista kang panahon. Pero pag-abot sa intellectual activities, sentro po kanaga ang UNC. Ipapadagos na po yan.
Yeah, one of the programs we have is giving scholarships worth over 6 million to outstanding students of Bicol. And we make them student assistants. But now, 80% of them will come from academically excellent group. So parang matulungan yung mga bright people, no? And at the same time, we're investing a lot of money in equipment, in facilities, sa engineering, sa criminology, and law. So that tuloy-tuloy ang education. Hindi lang from elementary, high school, and college until they become professionals.
Sa Amerika po, ahali ka duman, nag-adal ka duman, balanse ang sports sa academics. Meaning, dahil ka pwedeng mag-excel sa academics lang, pero pati sa sports. Ini-encourage. So, kundi, dahil ka pwedeng mag-excel sa sports, kundi ka nag-excel sa academics. Katapan nyo yan, medyo dyan sa parting yan, kan dekada 60, 80, mara sa sports, pero ano ba sabi, pag sabing varsity player, dahil mga nag-aaral ta, pero di ba nga dyan, naging, overstaying students.
Actually, Actually, we have a lot of ex-varsity players who are outstanding in their own field. Unfortunately, aram kaya sa Amerikano, I'm a product of the American school system. Like in high school, we started class at 7:30. At 1 o'clock tapos na kami ng school. So we have time for sports and other things. Dito naman sa atin, they start school at 7:30, they end at 4:30, 4 o'clock. Then they're loaded with so much work na mahal talagang time. There's no time for other life. And this is sad because we have to let kids be kids. Di ba? They want to play. Diba? They want to study. They also want to play and do other things. But right now they're so loaded with work, with homework. So I hope the government is more sensitive to this and ease up a little bit. I think with the K-12 system, it's probably better.
Okay, anong masasabi mo kang K-12?
Oh, that's a must. Ang nangyayari kaya ang mga graduates when they go abroad, they are treated parang half-cooked. Kasi ang nangyayari, ang first and second year college staff is actually the 11th and 12th grade. So yung third and fourth year is actually at their first and second year lang sa college. So talagang kulang. And we are now only 2 in the world, no, na wala sa K-12. So we really need that to be competitive abroad.
Okay. Hindi pong college...
Wait, another thing.
Okay.
The most important thing is like this. Kami, when we entered college, we were 18 years old. We knew what we wanted. What career. In mga product nung, they enter college at 15 and 16. They don't know what they want. Diba? So they take up a course. Tapos after 4 years, they find out they don't like that course. So that kind of maturity.
Kaya pala at 18, pwede nang butsan naman, independent na.
Independent.
Yan ang dahilan. Lagi ng College of Nursing, sabi ba nagkasaraan na pa sa ibang mga eskwelahan, ang UNC nawara, tapos nagbalik. Ano pa ang plano kan UNC sa nursing students na, graduates na kumisang problematiko niyan dahil they man available ang mga employment opportunity.
Actually, di man nawara yan. Kaya lang there was a government requirement na if you want a nursing school, kayo po ang kamay hospital. And that's an entirely different business. And we did not want to get into the hospital business. So we were forced to close it. Sayang nga because it was such a good school. In 1 year, we had 8 of the top 10 sa board exam.
Yeah.
So we were forced to close it. But ngayon they lifted that requirement, we opened it again. Unfortunately, ang demand ng nurses is cyclical. So we are now on the downward trend and we have about 400,000 nurses unemployed. So talagang napakawawa naman.
Sa graduates mo kayo sa mga pirada, more or less.
Although although UNC has the highest employment rate among all the schools in Bicol, I don't have that statistics right now. Kasi ang nangyayari, yung mga nurses na out of work, they have actually shifted career.
Okay. Pagkabot po sa career in law, ang UNC College of Law, bistado na, nag-produce na rin bako lang ordinaryong mga practicing lawyers na outstanding, di kampanilya, kundi mga judges, mga politiko, Tapos mga accountants na bako lang pati naging pamayokan pikpa sa Pilipinas kundi pati sa ASEAN. Ano po ang plano kaning mga ini traditional mga courses na ini na pamuso ang UNC?
Okay. Ano ganyan, if you notice, ang law is one of our strengths. No? So we opened a College of Criminology kasi ang i-offer namin bukas na. So that you have the option now whether to be a law enforcer or a lawyer. So yung nag-criminology on the 3rd and 4th year, most of them will decide to take up law. No? So we have that avenue now. That's very unique to UNC. No? At the same time, we're investing a lot in the e-library. The law school will really benefit because in the e-library they will have access to libraries all over the world, from Harvard to Stanford Library to other. The sources of knowledge will be really worldwide. No? So,
Nagigiram naman ko pa to si the late Mayor Lot del Castillo. Nag-graduate sa UNC sa UNC College of Law, naging police.
baliktad.
Naging lawyer, and then naging law enforcer, and then naging mayor.
Right. So,
UNC product yan.
So, with the criminology, maganda yan. Talagang, kasi in the 3rd and 4th year, some of the law classes will be taught by our law professors. So, pwede na makredit yun sa law.
Saka iwa ka muna yung mga graduates, produkto na nagpoon janitor, araw ko Bobby de Ser.
Yes.
Kito ni Akyatan.
Yeah. Yes.
Naging outstanding sa endang kanya-kanyang karir as in profession. Nag-controver sa kasikatan ng UNC.
Let me tell you something about Bobby de Ser, what my mother was telling me. Si Bobby de Ser was the gardener in UNC. Kaya nakagraduate ito. Pag-graduate niya, sinabi ng mami, Bobby, punta ka ng Manila. Masyado kang gwapo rito.
The business.
So, years after, when I play golf with him, dahil kami natatapos, magkawat, binabanggi kami. Ang ginigibo niya, gabos na gardenero, pigaapod niya, pigtatay niya kwarta. That was what kind of person he is. So, lahat ng gardenero sa golf course, madami yun, binibigyan niya ng pera. He was really very, very unique guy.
Yan ang mga produkto kan eskwelahan na pigaapod UNC. Pero mga tugang sa tuyang bisita ko niyan, bistado ba ko lang ko niyan bago na siya as an educator. But bistado po siyang negosyante. Nagtapos siya ng business degree sa Amerika. Pagkatapos nagpadalagan siya kan pinakadako ng printing press sa Bicol, ang AMS Press, labay sanga pa sa Legazpi. At yan po, papadakos kami. Kansa mo yung ulay-ulay dito sa programang Inian Totoo sa last segment. At yan po, pagkatapos ka na.